Hi, I wanted to come on and talk a little bit about how to polish your silver. I know that many times the silver that we get looks great for a while, then it starts to kind of look like this, which is kind of ratty and not shiny. And you don't want to wear it when it looks like that. It just doesn't make you happy. It doesn't make me happy. So this is actually a pendant that I gave up on a long time ago, and you can see that it's been tarnished quite a bit. The first thing that we're going to try on this is these pads that I bought off of Amazon called Rite polishing pads. You get 50 in this bag, and they feel kind of spongy. You can see where I've used this one a little bit to do some polishing, and it kind of leaves the black marks on there. What I do is just use it until there's no white remaining. I just use it on as many pieces as possible. So let's take a look. Let's pick one of these prongs. Let's do this guy right here. And all we're gonna do is take and put our thumb and our finger and kind of just pull it across that. And, you know, kind of rough, back and forth. And just, you know, maybe about 30 seconds at first, and we'll see what happens. And you can definitely see the difference. This looks yellow, this looks shiny. Definitely something that works really well for me. Because these are soft and spongy, you can get them into, if I wanted to do the inside of that, I could kind of fold it up, stick it in that groove, and rock it back and forth to really make that shine. So that is using the Shine Bright. The next thing that we're going to try for polishing is an actual polishing cloth. I got this polishing cloth, honestly, I think it was probably 25 years ago, at a silver shop. It says Jeweler's Rouge polishing cloth, removes tarnish. It actually has directions on here, and on here it says good until worn to shreds. Well, I've not shredded it yet, but let's give it a try on our piece that we are looking at. It's got two sides. We've got a rouge polisher, and then on this side is like a brightener cloth. So we can tell that that's where we did our Shine Bright. So let's go to like maybe the next, let's look, probably this one or this one would look, let's try this one. Because we want to make sure we're seeing the difference. Which one is better, right? That's kind of what I'm trying to decide. So that one was Shine Bright. Let's go up here, and we're going to start with our rouge cloth. Again, because it's soft, you can get into the grooves. I'm using kind of like my thumbnail to kind of get in there and just kind of pulling, rocking back and forth, buffing. Again, let's do about 30 seconds. You know, you can move the cloth or you can move the piece. So, and we're just rocking the whole thing here. All right, so that's probably a good start anyway. And that looks okay. Not quite as bright as that, but it's doing all right. But we got the other side to try now. For your final polish, you use the yellow side. And again, we're gonna rock back and forth, use our thumbnail to really get in there, because we want a good polish. Again, about 30 seconds or so. So, yeah, that's definitely comparable to our Shine Bright one, which is, this one was Shine Bright, and this one is the polishing cloth. So any way you look at it, you're kind of getting a good deal. It just depends on how much work you're willing to put into here. You can just keep shining and shining and shining, and it will just continue to look beautiful. You can get it like a mirror glass the longer you work on it. All right, So now that we've done those two methods, we'll go on to the next method. Okay, our last way to polish your silver is to use a Dremel. Some people find the Dremel is the easier option, and I think that's kind of just your personal choice, but you could try it out. Maybe it's your favorite. Usually bigger pieces, I feel like Dremel would be a better option for. You can get this little polishing kit to go with your Dremel. You open it up, it's got some polishing compound and some little ends here that have the nice soft polishing tips. There's some up here for hard to reach places, and a couple of these kind of ends, and they're a little more like metallic ends to polish with. I wouldn't really recommend these for silver because silver is actually kind of soft. So the end that we're actually using, you see I took it out right there, is this one. This is, according to our directions, right here, designed for light stock removal and high luster polishing, eliminates the need for polishing compound. That's why I chose this one. You can use polishing compound, and it does work. You do have to kind of give your piece a bath after because it just seems to kind of some stick on there. And also you want to make sure you're wearing old clothes because it can fling a bit around for that one. So we are going to use this one, bit number 520, because that's the one I feel like is the easiest to do. All right, so here's our Dremel. Here's our piece that we've been working on. And down here we've got our little foamy Shine Bright side. Up here we did it with our polishing cloth. So I'm going to go on the other side and do this little piece with this. And we're going to put it, looks like I've got it right about, I don't know, 6 or 7 RPMs, or 6 or 7,000 RPMs. They don't recommend you do anything over 15,000 with any of the polishing cloths. So we're going to start out kind of slow. Turn that on. We took about a minute and a half on the other one to see how it works. So we'll probably do the same thing here with the Dremel. And so that is shining up quite a bit, honestly. And you can use a combination. Like, okay, this looks pretty good. I'm going to go back through and hit it with my Shine Bright cloth and see if I can do even a bigger shine. I'm going to keep going on this because I'm pretty happy with the way it's turning out. So you see there just for a couple minutes worth of time. Keep going until this is working out quite well for this piece. So we'll just have to this one. So, as you can see, this is doing pretty good. Let's go ahead and turn that off. This is a pretty good example, actually. That's the one we kind of hit at first all by itself, and that seems pretty shiny. I'm really happy with the Dremel, actually. That's the first time I've used that bit to polish. Usually I've used polishing compound, so I'm pretty happy with that bit. I might have to use that in the future. So I've given you 3 ways to shine your silver, and hopefully you will pick one and find what works best for you. Bye.